today for the school holiday program, we're going to be making some rockets. So these are really cool rockets that you can make out of recycled materials. All we need is a plastic drink bottle. So something, any size will do. So I've just got I think it's 1.5 litre. And we need a piece of PVC piping, so something that will fit into the hole, just like so. And then we just tape it up. So let's get started. So we'll just pop that on there. There we go. So we start by rolling a piece of white paper, or any coloured paper, doesn't have to be white, very, very tightly around the piece of PVC pipe. It doesn't have to be done maybe 2 times. It's quite adequate. I just cut that like so, and then just put a piece of sticky tape. So we need sticky tape, paper, a piece of PVC pipe that fits into the neck of the drink bottle. So you might have some of these lying around. You could ask your mum and dad, or they're easily purchased at somewhere like Bunnings, so it doesn't cost very much at all. So now we have that. That is our under piece. We use that to make the actual rocket. So we have to do that first. Then we get another piece of brightly coloured paper, or you could just have white paper as well, and you can colour it in. And now we roll this around, so a couple of times, just to make it nice and strong, tightly and neatly as possible. Cut that like so, and put sticky tape all the way down. So keep it nice and flat, because the flatter it is, the higher your rocket will fly. So a few pieces of sticky tape all the way up the spine of it. And one more just here. Okay. So now that's done, nice and tight and neat. We take the inner tube out and we just place that to the side, because we can use that again if we want to make more rockets. So we've done this. Now what we have to do is just fold over the end. So the reason we fold over the end is because the top of the rocket has to be airtight. So just fold it over like so, and put a bit of sticky tape across the top. So put a few pieces of sticky tape across the top. That will make it more airtight, so we don't want the air getting into the top of the rocket. So as you can see, I've done it here, like that. So just cover it in like so. So now we get to the fun bit. Now we get to make the wings of the rocket. So I'm going to use another brightly coloured piece of paper just to give it, makes it look more effective. So I might just do a bright pink. So we'll make a small shape like so. So I'll cut that and maybe make another triangle shape here. So the triangle doesn't have to be too big. So a nice triangle shape. There we go. There's your triangle. So let's clear this up. I'm getting a little bit messy here. So then what we do is place your triangle just a little way up your rocket, or your base, like so, just about there. Get another piece of sticky tape and put the sticky tape. You have to make sure that it's nice and straight. So if it goes off on a bit of an angle, your rocket might go on a bit of an angle. Make sure it's nice and straight, and don't get the sticky tape curled around your finger. Get another piece, nice and straight. Put the right up near the top. And you'll find by doing so, the wings naturally just curve in. So that gives your rocket a bit of extra speed. So that is our finished rocket. So we've done the rocket. Looks pretty cool. That's our rocket. So all we have to do now is go to the drink bottle and the PVC pipe. So this is our launcher. So this is a really cool bit of science because we're making our rocket fly just by air pressure. So we'll see it when we do it later on. Just push that in and the rocket flies off. So we just get some masking tape or some tape. Electrical tape works well. So I'm using a nice bright red. And everyone knows red makes things go fast. And you just wind this around to keep your PVC pipe nice and secure. So I'm just going to keep winding it around just because it looks a little bit more effective. So that's nice and secure. And give that a cut. There we go. Might need a little bit more actually. I might go up a little bit higher. Just a little bit higher there. So we don't want it moving. Yeah, that's better. So just make it nice and secure. It's not going to fall down. It's not going to move. There we go. So that's basically all we need. And as you can see here, I've just had a little bit more fun decorating it, so you can do that too. So I've got some nice red stripes, a bit of green, so you can decorate it any way you like. You can also decorate your rockets. So you could do swirls, little stars, and you can make as many rockets as you can because they will fly away and get stuck in a tree. So good idea to make 3 or 4. That is how we do our rocket launches and how we make our rockets. So the fun bit is now heading down to the park to go and watch them fly. Yeah, so that's our rockets. So let's head down to the park and see how well they fly. All right, let's go. Rusty stuck his head up when I said let's go. Okay, so we're down the park. And we have our rockets and our launchers. So I've got my rocket sitting over there. We're going to test our rocket. The best way to do it is put it under your arm and use the force of pushing your arm down to force the air. So that's how it works with a bit of air pressure. Okay, so we're ready to go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Try this one. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was a bit of a swirly one. You can have competitions with your family or your friends. See who can make their rocket go the furthest, who can make it go the highest. Maybe try and get it through a hoop or something. Who can make it spiral. Let's try this one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Not bad. 1, 2, 3. So you'll have lots and lots of fun down the park or in the backyard with your family and friends, seeing who can fly their rockets the highest, the furthest, and the twirliest. Hope you enjoy making the rockets. If you do, maybe let us know what you've done. Share it on our Instagram page at the library or Facebook. Thanks, enjoy the rockets. Bye.